Hello, and welcome back to the Darby Creek Diaries. I'm Gail Thompson, and I'm so glad that you stopped by. I know how busy it is this time of year, and I know that we like to stretch our stamps. So I thought we could kill two birds with one stone by stamping on velvet, and I made this cute little stocking. However, I'm not going to insult you by sewing for you because I am not a seamstress. All you really need is a little bit of water, a hard rubber stamp. It has to be the vulcanized red rubber. It cannot be the polymer. These are meant to take heat, which we will be doing. And try to get something that's got a fairly bold pattern because that really does the best. Then you need Rayon silk blend velvet. This is the pricier stuff. The polyester blend will not work for this. And it's kind of tricky to keep. I had it wrinkled and I had to steam it out gently, but you would never obviously steam it anymore. Then you need to have your iron on hot, but it has to be a special iron that has no steam holes. Otherwise, you're going to have little polka dots all over your project that you may or may not want. I also made sure to clean the ink off my stamps. This is a little dirty. It's been well loved and it's very old, but I wanted to make sure I got every little bit of ink off. So I just took my distress spray, or you could use anything, and I just misted it pretty generously with water. And I have my iron good and hot, and I'm going to fold the velvety side, or put the velvety side down, and just tap it a little bit, and then just plunk the iron on top of it. Don't do a lot of wiggling around. I'll show you why later. You just pick it up and put it down. Do not slide it because you probably will make a double impression. Now you can see when you're doing it if it's done because a slight outline will show on the back of the fabric. There's no real time limit on this. I just do it till I feel like it's done. However, if you don't do it long enough and it's not completely done, you will never be able to match it up and fix your impression. It is the one thing that you can't fix a boo-boo on this. It's kind of a difficult list, so I will put a list of supplies that I can find for you down below and over at my blog. I'm going to show you using a different stamp and a different color of velvet. And I misted this one probably a little too much. You don't really have to saturate it, but I did. Then I just laid it. I'm going to show you how to make multiple things on one piece of fabric. So I took it to the corner and I'm just lightly kind of attaching it with the water there. Then I'm just plunking the iron down. Remember, you don't want to move. You just want to pick it up and put it down. Unfortunately, I must have made a boo-boo here somewhere, and I'm going to show you why shifting it is really a bad idea. Now you can see a little bit of steam, and you can see the impression on the back, so that means that it's pretty much done. See the outline all the way around there? Now I'm just going to pick it up. I don't know why I bothered being this careful because it's already a done heated deal, but see how you can see? I guess I was doing it so you could see the impression. It's a little bit shinier. Now there's our impression. Notice the leaf there on the top. It got boogered up because I somehow shifted the fabric. Kind of is dangerous when you're at a corner because the weight of the fabric will tug it too. But you can always, cut that part off. There's a really good look at the shiny part of the back. If you hear chewing in the background, that's my dogs and their bully bones. So now I'm going to show you how to place it because you want to kind of, if you're making kind of a fabric design, you don't want them all sitting on top of each other. So you just carefully move your velvet by looking at that impression there on the right and rinse, repeat, as I like to say. This time I'm getting a little bolder and I'm just leaving the iron on longer rather than picking it up. If you do it kind of at the middle, the wide part of the iron, I think it's better than trying to poke around with the tip of the iron. And that's starting to look pretty good. And here's the magical reveal. And you can keep going with this. I did this for a tablecloth for the Yorkshire Terrier National Specialty, and it was a banquet size one, and it had Yorkies all over it. So you can do it with as big a piece of fabric as you want. Be bold. So here are the finished samples, but this is the finished project. And all I did was get online and Google a stocking pattern that's free and traced it. Well, I made a copy and then just cut it out of the fabric. I wouldn't ever sew on I am a terrible seamstress. But here's the finished project, and I hope that you enjoyed this technique. It's quick, it's fun, and I hope you'll consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing with your friends. Visit me over at my blog and at darbycreekdiaries.com on Instagram. I would love to see you there. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. I do plan to be back pretty soon. So you take care, get some rest, and I'm going to leave a couple of playlists for you if you are wrapping gifts and things and you just want to have something on to watch. I hope you'll choose one of my playlists. You have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.